Every time this man took his medication, he would secretly spit it out when the prison guard wasn't looking. After confirming no one was around, he took out the antibiotics he bought with heavy money, tied the bottle with stolen fishing line, and fastened the other end to his tooth. Then John put the bottle in his mouth and swallowed it. Without hesitation, he then disassembled a lighter, keeping only the flint he'd need later, and hid it under his fingernail. After finishing these preparations, he tied his wrist with a shoelace, placed his thumb on the edge of the table, and exerted force with his right foot and wrist. Simultaneously, his thumb instantly twisted and dislocated. Though the pain was excruciating, John gritted his teeth, not daring to make a sound, for he knew this was his only chance to escape. John, a double murderer, was a high-security inmate. He thought he'd die in prison, until a turning point came. Police Captain Nick's son had leukemia, and only John's bone marrow was a match. Left with no choice, Nick begged John to donate his marrow. To Nick's surprise, John agreed, on the condition that he be allowed to smoke in prison and enter the library freely. Nick, desperate to save his son, he thought the terms were simple and agreed on the spot, unaware he'd fallen into John's trap. Smoking wasn't John's real goal. He needed the flint inside the lighters. Visiting the library was a cover to steal. Detailed blueprints of the hospital, everything was ready. John was escorted to the hospital, where Nick's son was treated by countless guards. With his hands tied behind his back, he couldn't extract the bone marrow. As everyone debated solutions, John quietly put the antibiotic bottle in his mouth. At the doctor's insistence, he was unshackled and tied to the bed, then injected with anesthetic, but John had already bitten the bottle, swallowing all the antibiotics inside. Soon, a doctor noticed something was wrong. All vital signs showed John wasn't anesthetized. As the doctor prepared to administer another dose, John began his move.